All right, and welcome to the 6/18 Wednesday edition of Props and Picks TV. I'm Adam, joined by Frank. Frank, how are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
I think you're doing more than okay. I heard you hit a 100x parlay last night. Is that true?
No, it's a 2x parlay, bro.
Oh, still good. Still good. We'll take it. We'll take it. Anyway, we got 13 games today because apparently they decided to play a game at 4:10 and they postponed the Pittsburgh-Detroit game. So we will be having a shorter slate today. But some spots stick out. There's also a lot of rain in the forecast. I'll go ahead and do that now, kind of zoom through that. Again, we already have the Pittsburgh and Detroit game rained out. We've got possible rainouts at Colorado, Washington, LA, New York, Baltimore, Tampa Bay, and likely rainouts at Minnesota, Cincinnati, St. Louis, Chicago, Milwaukee, and Chicago. So keep that in mind when making a parlay, as that could reduce your leg by at least one in some of these cases. We'll get started. Philadelphia and Miami kicking things off. Ranger Suarez going up against Adam Mazur. Philadelphia's a minus 176 favorite, over under set at 8.5 runs. And Adam Mazur is getting called up. His first stint in the major leagues was very rough. So I do anticipate the Phillies to probably win here, and I don't mind taking them. There are any of these props on any of these guys in the upper part of the lineup. You can get a lot of these guys at 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, of even money on Prize Picks. So give me one of them. I'm not sure which one I'd go with here. I like Trey Turner over 0.5 runs as well. Kyle Schwarber's kind of boom or bust. So honestly, I'm always tempted to pick him, but I'm never right on him. So you got Castellanos, Alec Baum. Those are both over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs on Prize Picks. I'd probably take the safe bet and either take the Trey Turner over 1 run or over Alec Baum 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. And give me Philly in this matchup. What about you?
I'm going to Phillies, my 1.5.
1.5? Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah,
that.
Ranger Suarez is, he's doing pretty good right now. He started off not too hot earlier in the season, but then he's gotten better.
Otto Lopez is batting third for Miami. That just tells you how this team is this year.
I have no idea who Otto Lopez is.
Yeah, everybody in their lineup, I've pretty much, nobody knows who these people are. No, nobody. Nobody. Oh, we'll move on. Colorado versus Washington. Herman Marquez going up against Mitchell Parker. Washington's a minus 159 favorite, over under at 9.5 runs. Man, Marquez just can't get that ERA down, can he? This is clearly a Washington spot for me.
Yep.
Yeah. What do you think? What's your gut?
I don't know, man. We went Washington the last 2 days and we lost.
Well, it's a new day.
Rockies has been getting some wins, I don't know what's going on here. Rockies won the last 3 games.
Yeah. I'm taking a look at. Oh man, he's so inconsistent. I was gonna go James Wood here over hits, runs, RBIs. James Wood or C.J. Abrams. Give me one of those two. Pick your poison. Over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Give me Washington. Give me Washington 1.5.
I don't know. I don't really have a choice here, but if I were to make a bet,
There's a gun to your head. Who you picking?
I gotta go Colorado Rockies plus 1.5.
All right. We had a bet yesterday. Did we not?
I don't remember what it was.
Me either.
But last game Mitchell Parker lost against Miami. It was 11-9, so they gave up 9 runs that game. So yeah.
Mitchell Parker
So
gave up 9 runs?
Let's see here.
Mitchell Parker. Oh my God! Yeah. He went 3 1/3 and gave up 6 runs. Man.
Yeah, so
Whoa! How is his ERA so low?
Rockies have a chance.
Yeah, and then looking here,
Rockies can't not win any games. Okay, they gotta win some games, and these are the games they gotta win.
I mean, if you look at his start to the season, you could see why his ERA is so low. He started off the year really good, and he's just falling off of a cliff. So don't let that ERA fool you. We've got two very bad pitchers playing today, and I'm going to change my pick. I am going to pick the over in this game, but still give me Washington. Don't give me him 1.5. Give me the over. I think this game might get rained out though. But yeah. Speaking of bad pitchers, Jack Kahakawakanet's going up against Ryan Yarbrough. Yankees a minus 228 favorite, over under 9.5 runs. Another game that I think could get rained out, but yeah, give me the Yankees here. And I don't really like it. Like, yeah, give me the Yankees here. And is this right? Ben Rice is playing catcher? I did not know he was a catcher. Oh, he is. He'll be making his first ever start and some of a career appearance behind the plate. Interesting. I think Ben Rice is going to be a little juiced up getting back behind that plate. I think he's going to hit a home run today. Give me the Yankees. I always like Zach Neto over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. I think every time I've said Zach Neto over hits, runs, RBIs, he has hit it every single time. So I just want to throw that out there. What do you think in this game?
You know, I'm just gonna go New York, but not too confident on this pick. You know, Ryan Yarbrough has an ERA above 7 for home, so yeah, yep.
Yeah,
Not
this is
too
another one
confident.
where he might just want to smash that over.
How is his ERA so high at home, and then his ERA total is below a 4?
Yeah, the only thing higher in this game is Snoop Dogg in terms of numbers. Ha ha ha. Moving on, Arizona, Toronto. We've got Rodriguez going against a Lawyer. Toronto's minus 110, favorite over under 8.5 runs. And Rodriguez has not been having a good year. He has been really good in the past. This is another game that line is minus 110. I don't really know what to do here either today. What's your thoughts on this one?
Jays.
Jays.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I think I want to ride. I want to ride against Rodriguez until he shows me that he's capable of being the pitcher he was in the past. Eric Lauer.
Yeah, I don't trust him right now.
I don't really trust Eric Lauer either. I mean, he doesn't really pitch a lot. He only pitches at max four innings. He gets into the 5th inning sometimes. So you're going to be looking at a bullpen game here. So why don't you just go ahead and give me the over in this game as well. I'm going to do a triple parlay these last 3 games over runs. I'll pick Toronto since I have to make a choice, though.
Yeah, Toronto. Much better ERA pitcher. Rodriguez is just on and off. His ERA is about 6 now. You gotta go to Jays.
Yeah. Give me George Springer over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs today as well. And this one. All right, we only got 6 games left here. Twins going up against the Reds. Bailey Ober going up against Nick Lodolo. Cincinnati's a minus 129 favorite. Over under set at 9 runs. This game, again, I think we're going to see a rain out. But again, we got another closely aligned game with 2 mediocre pitchers and 2 mediocre offenses. Pick and choose, flip a coin. I really don't have a strong take in this one either. This is really not the greatest slate in terms of rainouts and just crappy pitching matchups or clear-cut favorites on one side. Ellie De La Cruz blew all my parlays last night. I could have had a really good night, but he did not get 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. So I am not going back to him today, especially in a game that I think gets rained out. So I don't like any props in this. Give me Minnesota because I'm mad at Ellie De La Cruz to win. What about you?
Yo, I'm gonna go the Reds or Ella De Cruz over 1.5.
Oh,
Ben Ober. What?
You're gonna do. He burned me last night. You think
Yeah, but Bailey over. He was doing good in the beginning of the year. Last game against the Texans, he gave up 6 hits, 7 earned runs. He only had 3 Ks that game. So, I think Ellen De La Cruz has a chance here. Dude, Texans scored like 17 points. 16 points against them.
All
So,
right.
he had a chance.
Yeah.
But I would probably safer to go to Reds, but I'm not too confident. But Ella De La Cruz has a chance here.
All right. Yeah. I mean, we got to take emotions out of it sometimes, and even though he cost us $500, sometimes you just gotta go back to him. But yeah. I mean,
$500. Oh, I see.
500, not 900. But moving on, in what should be the clearest favorite, one of the clearest favorites of the night, we got Paul Blackburn of the New York Mets going up against Chris Sale of the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta's a -205 favorite. Over under set at 8.5 runs. So, what do you got for me in this one?
I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna go Atlanta. Blackburn was on the Athletics, and he wasn't that good.
Are you stealing what I said in the past?
No, he's not that good.
Well, no, I know
I
he's not that good. He's terrible.
picked him before on the Athletics, and he's not that good. He was above 5 ERA last year. Now this year, above 6. You gotta go with Atlanta, and Atlanta has their full team back.
Yeah. I could see that. I mean, I could definitely see that because I'm taking Atlanta -1.5 here.
You can pick 1.5.
And give me anybody in the top. Wow, Baldwin got moved down to second. Give me any single player in the top 6 positions in this lineup to go over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. And I honestly don't mind the over in this game. I do think Chris Sale probably has a good game, but it is the Mets. I'll take a look real quick at his stats against the Mets to see if there's anything that helps support that over. Lindor is killing him. He doesn't have any stolen bases though, so stay away from that prop. Lindor is batting .412 and 34 at bats against him, 2 home runs and 14 hits. So he might be someone you look at from a prop standpoint if you want to go that route. But yeah, give me anyone in the top 6 on the Atlanta side. Specifically, I like Drake Baldwin here. He's been having some pretty good games as I look at his stat line, and he's gone 1 for 4, 0 for 4, 1 for 5, 0 for 4. So maybe not. But yeah, give me Atlanta 1.5. Baltimore, Tampa Bay. Trevor Rogers against Taj Bradley. Tampa Bay's a -117 favorite. Over under at 9 runs. And I feel like every pitcher on Tampa Bay has like a 50% winning percentage and a 4 and some change ERA. So, a very mediocre team. Trevor Rogers, this guy is okay. Not the greatest. Is he making his debut today? He's being recalled. Oh, he had a 5.46 ERA in AAA. So he's not going to be coming out here doing the greatest either. Another game, closely lined, -117. What do you think in this one?
You gotta go the Tampa Bay.
Oh, okay.
I gotta go Tampa Bay. I'm leaning Tampa Bay, even though not a really good pitcher here. What about you?
I mean, Baltimore's got the better offense, but yeah, I'm gonna go Tampa Bay here as well. Just think Trevor Rogers probably gets imploded on, and Tampa Bay goes nuclear on him.
So he just got recalled from AAA. Is that like development team?
Sir, these are basic things we should know on a props and picks baseball channel. A AAA team is one step below the major leagues.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He's really, really bad.
Yeah. How do you have a above 5 ERA there?
Yeah, I don't know. They must be desperate if they're calling him up. We're going to take the under on his fantasy points today for sure. Taj Bradley should have a decent sample size against this Baltimore lineup. Looking here. Gunnar Henderson, he does strike out a lot against him, though. 50% strikeout rate. Really nobody sticking out for me on this Baltimore side that I want to parlay up here. So, moving on. The St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Chicago White Sox again. Sonny Gray 7-2 with a 3.84. Sean Burke 3-7 with a 4.71. St. Louis, a minus 178 favorite, over under at 8.5 runs, and this game will likely be rained out.
No.
But who do you have in this one?
I'm gonna go to Cards.
Okay.
Cards. Better offense. White Sox is terrible. Sonny Gray did really well against the Dodgers. Dodgers are supposedly a real good team, but they're kind of mediocre right now. But anyways, the Cards.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like Sean Burke has faced anyone in this Cardinals lineup, and Sonny Gray probably has faced someone in the Chicago lineup.
He's been around.
Yeah, Andrew Benintendi is 11 for 29 with 1 home run and batting 379. So you could probably go over on his hits, runs, RBIs. Luis Robert, I'm not trusting him, but yeah, I don't mind Benintendi there at all today. So yeah, give me his over. I also don't mind. Interesting. Billy Donovan's batting first in this lineup. Give me Billy Donovan over 1.5 hits RBIs as well. And give me the Cardinals reluctantly. Moving on, Kansas City, Texas. Chris Bubik going against Patrick Corbin. Kansas City minus 136 favorite, over under at 8 runs. Patrick Corbin is continuing to have a decent year after past seasons of failure. Chris Bubik is doing very well. Himself a lot better. In this matchup here, I'm taking Kansas City. And I'm just going to check real quick if Patrick Corbin should have some sample size against this KC team. Mark Canha, surprisingly, batting 6th in this lineup, former Mets player, is batting 448. Jonathan India is batting 5 for 13. I like either one of the. Bobby Witt's 4 for 6. So target any of those guys in hits, runs, RBIs for today. But what about you?
I'm gonna pick the Kansas City. I think we took Texans yesterday, and then they got bamboozled 6-1. So yeah, put Kansas City here. Boobich doing pretty good.
Boo.
Boobich.
Booby. Boobis. Bubik.
Bube.
Bube.
Patrick Overton's still mediocre. I think he was on Milwaukee maybe last year. Let me see. Oh no, Washington last year. He's okay. ERA above 5.5 for the past 6 years. So maybe some regression here soon. Give me Kansas City.
All right, moving on. Milwaukee going up against Chicago. Mizorowski going up against Jamison Talion. Chicago minus 155 favorite, over under 8 runs. And again, we're in Chicago for this matchup. Good chance for a rainout. But I'm going to probably be a little contrarian here, and I am going to go the Brewers at plus money to win this game. Mizorowski. Actually, I'm just going to look at Jamison Talion. Definitely should have a very good sample size, and he does. Christian Yelich has performed pretty well against him. Jackson Chourio as well, but I think I would lean towards Chourio over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs if I were to pick between the two. Yeah. What about you?
Probably leaning Milwaukee also. Remember, I think you said this guy debuted the last game.
Yeah, his last game was his major league debut. He
did really well. He gave up 0 hits, 0 earned, 5 Ks. He pitched 81 pitches. So I think he does well here, even though Cubs, they have a fire lineup. They've been hitting the ball hard. I think Jacob should be able to win.
Yeah, the one thing that might give him trouble is he does have some control issues. He did have 4 walks in his last game, which probably limited his ability. He's probably not going to go deep into this game as he's, getting stretched out here, which could lead him into some trouble against a potent Cubs lineup if he's walking a bunch of people. So that's why it's a little risky, but I'm going to go with the young gun until he proves me wrong. So, all right. 3 games left. We got Cleveland versus San Francisco. Logan Allen going up against Justin Verlander, who's still in the league. San Francisco's a minus 135 favorite, over under at 8 runs. Who do you like in this matchup?
Yeah, I gotta go Logan Allen, Guardians. Justin Verlander's super old now. He's 42. He's lost a lot of games. His ERA is above a 4 at home. It's just old, Like
Don't have to tell me twice.
I think Guardians should be able to win.
I agree. I think I would go Guardians here. I do also like Jose Ramirez to go over 1.5 hits RBIs. Carlos Santana has 89 plate appearances against Justin Verlander, and he's got mediocre results, but Jose Ramirez is batting like 305 with 4 home runs. So give me Jose Ramirez. Don't mind picking a home run prop on him. The wind is blowing 17 miles per hour out, and Justin Verlander has never been in a hitter-friendly park quite like San Francisco. So give me Cleveland as well. Houston Athletics. Framber Valdez going up against Luis Severino. Houston's a minus 164 favorite. Over under set at 9.5 runs. Man, this is a tough one for me because my gut tells me to go Athletics here, but I don't know. So I'm gonna let you give your thoughts, and I'm gonna look at some of these pitcher matchups to see if I can
I'm
be
gonna pick
swayed.
Astros here. Probably the Astros. Framber Valdez has come through me. Sorry, has come through for me on a couple bets already. So
All right, I'll lean with you there because I do like the Astros stats against this pitcher better than I do like the Athletics against Valdez. So I'll also take Houston, and then I'll take Yanir Diaz to go over 1.5 hits, runs, or RBIs, looking at some of those statistical matchups against Luis Severino. All right, last game. Dodgers are always the last game. San Diego against Los Angeles Dodgers. Steven Kolick going up against Justin Robowski. Dodgers are a minus 204 favorite, over under at 9.5 runs. And this Justin Robowski guy has played in the past. He's never really had a good ERA. Steven Kolick has really not. He must. Yeah, he's gonna be. It looks like he's getting stretched out here. It's really hard for me to take the Dodgers here at minus 204. I think it's just easier to take the over.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Which starting pitcher do you have for the Dodgers?
So, I think the Dodgers are going to use an opener, and then they're going to let this guy take over.
Oh, I see. Because right now, ESPN is showing Emmett Sheehan.
Pull up Emmett Sheehan and see his game log and see how many innings he's pitched in the past few appearances. If it's 1 or 2, then this guy's that's the opener for this guy, I'm assuming.
Let's see here. Emmett Sheehan, 71 pitches. He's pitched behind Kershaw last game.
Let me see. They might be doing 50-50 there. Wobrowski is expected to pitch multiple innings in relief Wednesday against the pitcher's starter, Emmett Sheehan. So it looks like they're going to go 50-50 in this game. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm just going over. I don't like the Dodgers money line, and I'm not going minus 105, and I'm not picking the Padres. So I guess give me the Dodgers because they have the better lineup. What about you?
I can choose Dodgers minus 1.5.
All right.
But I wouldn't bet it. I mean, yeah. They should be able to get the 1.5, but we'll see.
All right. Well, That's all I have here. We are going to go through some prize picks. Do you have anything to add before we go through our prize picks lineups?
No.
All right. So looking at this today, we're going to go hits, runs, RBIs, and I'm going to start off with Alec Baum because I did a little looking into this. I don't know why they don't have a search filter right now. Let me refresh the prize picks page real quick. I apologize. Why can I not search? Oh, they put it up here. They moved it on me. All right, so we're going to start off with Alec Baum. Alec Baum. This, 1.5 hits. Oh, this wasn't like that earlier. Let me see if Trey Turner is even money on a run. He doesn't have a prop for that. He does. Wow. They only let you do 1.5. Stay away from that. Give me Alec Baum over 1.5. I like that. Do I want to go James Wood here? I'm going to go James Wood just because we don't have a lot of games that aren't. Let me look at this again.
Ela Dele Cruz.
I'm going to go James Wood. Yeah. No. You can put him in your parlay. He's staying out of mine. Keep him out of my parlay.
Ela Dele Cruz.
I'm going to also go George Springer and James Wood. If Springer will load. My God, what is this website doing?
Yo, Ben Ober, 5 hits, 5 earned runs. Previous game before last game. Last game he gave up
Over the Ober?
6 hits, 7 earned runs. Against Seattle, the previous third game. Is he been in here?
I'm gonna
6 hits, 2 earned runs. Like he's giving hits. Okay, and Ela Dela Cruz is right there for Homer.
All right. Well, also give me Ronald Acuna and
Look at that, 7 hits.
Who had 7 hits?
Ben Ober. He's averaged like above 5 hits past 4 games.
I kind of like. Do we have a Blackburn stat here? Oh, you can't even bet under. Can't even bet under. I kind of want to bet this over 1.0.5 first inning runs allowed, but give me the over on Paul Blackburn runs. But I could also see a scenario where he's doing shitty and then he gets pulled to the bases loaded. So I'm gonna go Alec Baum over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. James Wood the same. George Springer also over 1.5 hits, run, RBIs. Ronald Acuna Jr. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, and Paul Blackburn over 2.5 runs. And we're going to do the flex play because we keep missing these by 1. It's going to give you 5x for all 5 correct and 4x for 1 correct. And a little bit of money back if you mess up. I think that's a decent play today. In terms of a 3-pick parlay, I do like the Washington game over, New York game over, Toronto game over. 3-way parlay for me, no money lines. What about you?
You want me to pick a 3-leg parlay?
Yeah. Pick your parlay. Pick your parlay.
Probably Jays, Atlanta, St. Louis. Jays, Atlanta, St. Louis.
Jays, Atlanta, St. Louis. All right, well, I got the triple over. You got the triple line. All right, anything else to add on this Wednesday?
Now, we'll come back with some UFC content maybe tomorrow. That's it.
All right, buckle up. Get your boxing, get your MMA gloves ready.